Alicia, girl.
Maybe I do.
You know what? Let's just go because we ain't gonna get no studying done.
Okay, so we get this exchange where they basically talking about who they're going to homecoming with.
So you going with your boy? What's his name? Eric?
You going with Kim, right?
Monica.
Oh yeah, Monica. My bad.
Mike said that he asked Monica because she would say yes, and Alicia is like, that's the only reason you ask her? And he said, yeah.
I knew if I asked her to dance, she'd say yes.
That's the only reason why you asked her, because you knew she'd say yes?
Yeah, why else?
Yeah.
Then Alicia asks, what, are you afraid of rejection? And Mike says yes.
So what, are you afraid of rejection?
Yep.
I don't think you would get that as a woman, right?
Yeah.
Because you probably don't see as much rejection. So you just go with the short shot. You go with the one who has already chosen you, right? That's what that's about. Hey, this girl has chosen me. Why am I going to go somewhere else and try to
Bang my head against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can see that. That's so interesting. Just these are not the things that tend to plague the adolescent girl.
He's probably like, if this one guy don't ask me, then some other guy is going to, multiple guys are going to ask me and I get to choose which one I want to go to the dance
maybe,
with.
or maybe not. It depends on where you are on the
Yeah, but I'm saying,
desirability totem
well,
pole.
she is Alicia, who they said was all the way at the top,
Yeah,
right?
okay, they're going to ask Alicia, but like the other girls that they may be talking about, maybe only one or two guys ask them. They may not have a lot of as many options either.
You know anything about that since all the brothers ask you?
Not all the brothers.
Motion sensor lights, that's what's going on in 89. Basically, Mike makes his way up to Alicia's room and the radio is playing and it sounds like
Midnight Love, The Quiet Storm.
During school hours, like right after they came back from school.
We're slow jamming tonight. This next one goes out to Lisa from Terrence.
Oh, how sweet.
But then the song comes on the radio, If This World Were Mine by Luther Vandross and Cheryl Lynn.
Oh.
In the conversation, Alicia is like, you and Slim and Roland always betting on stuff. You probably bet on who would get the booty first, didn't you?
Y'all probably bet on who would get the booty first, didn't you?
Of course, he's completely shocked that she would have any inkling that they would be betting on such a thing.
Booty first?
Yeah, booty first.
And he, of course, denies it.
That's stupid.
Another interesting thing about the way this scene is that she's in her bedroom. She goes and she sits in the middle of her bed and she's like on this island bed. He is not being forward, getting on the bed with her or anything, right?
Hey, you want to find out? Come on.
He's kind of leaning over the railing and, understanding that this could be something. Like, I'd have made it to her room. He doesn't want to mess this up.
That's how we do it in North Carolina.
It don't matter that each of them have a girlfriend and boyfriend either, huh?
I still love this part.
What is he doing?
He's trying to undress her. Alicia asks if he has protection because the song just gets them in the mood for whatever and they start hugging and kissing, reminiscing on old times.
You got protection, right?
Yeah. See.
So Mike goes off to a corner and tries to put the condom on and it don't work out like he thought it would.
Is it supposed to look like that?
Yeah.
Got his shoes on. He only just literally pulls his pants down and that's it. They both still have on their school shirts. Like, this is very first time-ish, I guess. I don't know. So, of course, just like in every movie, like, I want them to just stop doing this. In every movie, he tries and it's not in the right place.
Not there.
This is the exact same thing that happened in Dead Presidents, and we talked about it in that movie too.
What?
That's not it.
By the way, we did a full breakdown of Dead Presidents. It'll be in the description, and if you want to see that. Then it is uncomfortable to her, and she says to him, maybe you just need to back up a little bit. And he's like right there, and he's just like, come on, girl.
Oh, come on, girl.
And she acquiesces. She's having potential regret, like maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe this is a bad idea.
Oh shit.
So the rubber breaks and he's like, this is my last one.
It's your only one.
It was his only one. Okay. And then she's like, well, go get another one. And, of course, he doesn't have one. And this presents a problem. He's like, well, we don't need one, do we? And she's like, yes, we do.
Come on, we don't need one, do we?
Yes, we do.
Ah, damn.
Now, obviously, not just to prevent pregnancy, but you got to remember the times. This was about 1989. We're in the midst of the AIDS epidemic. It was safe sex was all of the messaging that was coming out, especially for young people. And so there was no way that somebody who was going to be as responsible as Alicia was not going to be practicing safe sex. So then what's funny is the tables actually kind of turned, because just a minute ago, she was like, maybe you need to back up. But then he gets in like 2 pumps, the rubber brakes. And now she's like, okay, I'm ready to go. I need to do this. And so she tells him, go down to Stacy's room, which is just down the hallway, and get one of his rubbers.
Go down the hall to Stacy's room. I know he keeps them in his top drawer.
And Mike does not want to go do anything that could upset Stacy. So Mike is like, nah, I ain't going in there. And she's like, look, do you want to do this tonight?
It's only down the hall. Are you trying to do this or what?
Like, she
Yeah.
flipped the peer pressure on
What
him.
she was saying was that you need to find somebody who wanted just as bad as you do. So he just happened upon the right one.
Well, and then I think what happened is they continued to have that chemistry between the two of them. They liked being around one another, and they had matured enough to kind of say,
Yeah.
okay, I kind of, I like you.
Right.
like
They
that.
brought up that with the right place, right time, right person, too.
Mhm. But he was about to miss his opportunity if he ain't running sneak in Stacy's room.
The things that men go through.
Okay.
Like, he's willing to risk his life. And right? Because basically what she said, you want to do this, right? So he's like, yeah, I'll do this, and I'll risk getting caught by Stacy to do it.
Stacy said, you can get a dance with my sister. He didn't say that you could do with my sister. So I'm just wondering what you think Stacy would have done if he had caught him.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Awkward.
So Mike goes into Stacy's room. He gets the condom from the top drawer, and as he's doing that, Stacy and his girl come in, try to get it on, and Mike has to jump under the bed and hide. And then when they look for a condom, Stacy's girl notices that, hey, one of the condoms missing.
What happened to your rubbers? You had 4 rubbers. Now one's gone.
I don't know what you talking about.
And much in the same way that the same robbery saved them when they were headed back to the party or the dance, is the same condom or the same theft, I guess you would call it, of a condom saved Mike from Stacy.
Who is she?
Who was who?
The hoe, you fucking, that's who.
I ain't fucking no hoe but you.
Don't call me no hoe.
Y'all
Shut
just
up and
playing.
take me home.
No, I was just playing.
And it was just like what Boo said too, that he just wanted to get some condoms.
Uh-huh.
So this stuff just keeps reoccurring, and I do kind of like that they dropped those tidbits throughout the movie that actually, came back around.
So Mike makes it back to the bedroom with Alicia, and this time he actually starts taking off his shirt and everything, like he about to get real comfortable up in there.
What happened?
I got it. It all worked out.
And we noticed that Alicia has taken her shirt off too, so they're not in school clothes anymore, and he ain't gonna do it with his tennis shoes on. So this is about to be the real deal.
It all worked out.
I guess that means this was meant to be, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
So they do their thing.
I'm actually having sex, and with Alicia, this cannot be real.
He does his thing.
Yeah, he does his thing, because she's just like laying there, and then he's just done, you know.
Oh yeah, it's real.
Typical.
Mm-hmm. Like, is that how it goes down? Every dude, first time it's gonna be like, nying, nying.
The typical comedy movie
Mm-hmm.
trope.
Mm-hmm. And the expression on her face is kind of like, all right, so I guess that's it. And
Yeah, and she's like, so you're done?
mm-hmm.
So that's it.
And I think that's the downside, right, for the young lady in these situations, is that, these boys don't know enough, right? They're just trying to get to it, and when they do, they kind of don't know what to do with it, and so it just is all about them. And then in the end, she's just kind of like, okay,
And then she turns into a 304 because she needs somebody
no,
else after this.
no,
Oh,
don't even say that about Alicia.
but I'm saying, so she is unfulfilled. What does she do in this situation? That's my point.
Ugh.
That's it.
So she does smile, as you pointed out. She does smile. But I think that let's look at what's happening in this scene. The song that is playing is After 7, Ready or Not, and it is a love song. I think that in this moment, she's feeling like the love, like she's been falling in love with him as friends. And, they wanted and everything like that. True enough. But I think that she realizes that the relationship has taken a turn and that for her, it is about the intimacy. It's not just about, oh, let me get my rocks off in the same way as it might have been for the guy. But it's weird because it's like he can't fully read the room. And, for him, it's largely physical. And I think for her, it's very emotional in this sense. Her attack, this is why she's able to probably still date the guy after
Right, and
something
I
like
think
this happens.
that's pointing to some actual, I guess, perceived difference between men and women, right? It's just
Yeah.
that's just how it is, that our concerns are about different